before you let AI to take over editing your photos or buying actually my presets on Buy Me a Coffee, which might both help you with editing your photos, let me share those 5 tips with you. Disclaimer, and very important one, there are many ways how you can edit your photos, and I'm not saying this is the only good way or this is the best way. This is my way. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing mostly, and this is what I'm going to share with you right now. Darken the background and the foreground compared to your subject. Or simply highlight the subject itself. Don't overdo it, but this subtle adjustment helps draw attention to your focal point while still looking natural, not artificial. Just select the background and play around with the settings a bit. Sometimes it also helps to lower the highlights. Enhance key facial features. Emphasize the main features of your subject, the eyes, the area around the eyes, or whatever spot you want the viewer to focus on. Of course, this counts only for portrait photography, but you can also do it in any other photography. Basically, make your subject again a little bit more clearer, especially if you want to pinpoint something special. But let me show you. With AI, select the iris and add some texture and clarity. Again, don't go too far. Depending on the lighting, you might also tweak exposure or highlights. Then, I recommend this bonus trick. Use the brush tool to select the area around the eyes and nose and gently increase exposure, contrast, clarity, and texture. It will really make the face pop in a natural way. Play with curves. Mastering curves is key. How black and white, light and shadow, if you wish, are represented in your photo has a huge impact on the overall feel. This diagram is fundamental. The top part of the curve controls the whites, the bottom, the blacks. Top is light, bottom is dark. And everything in between are your micro and macro details. Don't underestimate this. My presets are actually built around this principle, so check them out. Add grain. There is never enough grain. Sure, some people love razor sharp, ultra clean images. Not me. I like a bit of a grit and imperfection, so I add grain. Grain also helps with skin texture. Not everyone has perfect skin, and AI can quickly smooth things out, and also you can do it with putting clarity and texture lower, but to avoid that overly airbrushed look, just add a bit of grain. It brings back a natural texture, or close to natural, but definitely easy on eye texture, and saves you from needing extra tool in your workflow, for example Photoshop. Lower the overall clarity of the picture and bring it only where you want it. This creates a nice 3D pop-up effect that gives your image a depth. It works even better if you've got a great lens, like Panasonic 50mm f1.4s Pro, which I'm actually using, for example, on those images. But even without it, playing with those sliders worth it. Just note, the lower the clarity, the more of a bloom effect you'll get in the whites. You'll need to adjust that manually to keep things balanced. And to balance the whole photo, you can, in this tip, actually end up your editing by adding all of those tips together. So with the iris, with the grain, with all of those details, and one trick above this is to select not just the area around the eyes and the nose, but sometimes to add also the area around the mouth in a connection to make it a little bit pop out again with texture and clarity might be very helpful. Well, and that was my tips. I'm very curious if you're going to try, and if you're going to try, please write me in the comments below how you do it. Also, I would be very glad for your editing tips, some steps or something, what you like to do, and maybe also why are you doing it. Also, mind buying my presets. Of course, they won't save a day for you, but they might give you an inspiration because they are using this a little bit retro feel, and you can get from this look to this look, or from this look to this look. Actually, never send your clients raw files because you can see that there's a huge difference, and only people who knows from where to where you want to get it will understand. Your clients won't understand it. So please don't do this mistake ever. And yeah, subscribe my channel, like the video, comment, do whatever you like, enjoy your day, and see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.